Indonesia is a big country, inhabited by hundreds of millions of people, includes islands spread widely. We have been independent since 1945, but Indonesia is not yet independent in terms of education. Education has such a great power which keeps us away from evil powers. The Program for International Student Assessment, or PISA test, last conducted by the OECD in 2015, show that Indonesian students were performing at lower levels in all areas. Indonesian education is included in the emergency status. Lampreset, a professor at Harvard University, conducted research on education and said that Indonesia needed 128 years to be on par with the average of developing and developed countries in the education system.
That's why we as the future hope of Indonesia have to do something to make our education better. But without any guidances from the higher ups, we cannot do it properly.
We asked a number of questions to the parties involved in the education sector. The parties came from students, teachers, and the other parties from the education environment, so that we can gain their thoughts, which is of course about education. What do you think about today's education for teenagers?
I think it really makes us feel tired. Because many of the teachers gave us so many exercise, so many assignments, and the assignments are not only homeworks or everything which are simple and easy, but the assignment are like making a project, have to dance, have to make a huge performance or anything else. So I think it makes us really tired.
L'éducation d'aujourd'hui en Indonésie est différente de celle de France. Elle est plus laxiste à part l'uniforme et les besoins de religieux.
Edukasi untuk remaja, penting ya, bahwa remaja pada dasarnya mereka adalah sedang mencari jati diri, konon katanya seperti itu, dan memang begitu adanya. Kepada mereka harus diberikan pendidikan yang sesuai dengan tuntutan usia mereka dan tuntutan masa depan hidup mereka.
Today's education for teenagers, but actually the system of education is getting complicated. For me, it's getting complicated, but I believe that the system is trying to prepare you for having a life skill facing the new centuries, because I believe that the challenge for you will be different, and it is not easier for you. So you have to be skillful.
Well, in Indonesia, if I compare it with other countries, I think I feel pity to the teenager because they have to achieve many subject matter, more than 16 to 18. Can you imagine? If I compare it with Australia, with England, with American, and with Singapore, they only take 6 subject matter in a year.
As far as I know, there are a lot of teenagers that I know, they complain about they are so busy with the homework, they are so tired after school, and by doing some extra activities at school, they go home really late in the evening sometimes. So it's not a real and it's not a good condition for students to learn at school. And we can see in level of elementary school, they study about 10 lessons. I think it's too many lessons. And every lesson, the teacher gives some homework to the student that makes them really busy.
I think it is too complex, too many subjects. So it is not easy for teenage or for student to focus for one thing that he want to do or he interest to deal with it.
Do you agree if the educational system in Indonesia were to be changed to a more liberated and innovative for students?
Innovated, yes. Liberated, I don't think so.
As a student, I really agree with that question because I don't want to be tired anymore, and I don't want to be given too many homeworks. I don't want to be given too many assignments, so that we can improve our passion, improve our hobby, besides improving our academical skill.
Je pense que l'éducation devrait être plus moderne, entre guillemets, parce que elle change, parce que elle est pas, les professeurs sont parfois pas là, les heures de classe sont pas vraiment définies, même si elles le sont un peu. C'est très différent par rapport à la France ou même aux pays européens que j'ai pu visiter et où j'ai pu voir le système scolaire.
Sebuah sistem itu dimanapun itu dibutuhkan, dan sistem itu bukan berarti tidak bisa dirubah, karena sistem itu sendiri akan menyesuaikan dengan kebutuhan. Andai di Indonesia itu dibutuhkan untuk perubahan ke arah yang lebih baik tentunya, maka sistem itu bisa dirubah, termasuk untuk pendidikan.
Well, actually, today is liberate enough and innovative enough. If you knows about the newest strategy of the curriculum, I believe that the system of education are open for innovation.
I agree. Absolutely agree. I absolutely agree with this. Because, as I mentioned before, as I said, that we have a complicated educational system.
Yeah, we can see from the example when the teacher teach the student how to draw, for example, how to draw the mountain. It's good when the teacher give the example on the board, like two mountains with a street and some rice field, but it doesn't make the student become creative. They just follow the style, the example for the teachers. My opinion is yes, it should be changed into more liberated. The student become free to express their opinion when they draw.
Do you think that Indonesia's educational system right now is appropriate to help students deal with the global world?
It actually helps students enough because by going through an obstacle or by going through the difficulties of finishing assignment or homework, I think it tests the students to face the real or the harsh reality in this world, but I think it still needs to be changed to be more excellent.
Sûrement que pour l'Indonésie et le développement indonésien cela suffit, mais peut-être pour être un pays plus développé c'est peut-être pas assez ou ça suffit.
Kita harus lihat bagaimana para siswa sekarang belajar dan untuk masa depannya seperti apa. Menurut Ibu, pemerintah juga membuat sebuah sistem, tentu saja juga tidak main-main, dia sudah memperhitungkan tentang kebutuhan masa depan. Tapi akan lebih bagus lagi kalau sistem itu benar-benar merangkum keinginan dan hasrat para pelajar untuk belajar lebih baik.
We are trying. The education system is changing, and it is a rapid changing. The curriculum The curriculum today is an open curriculum. It means that it can be changed in any time if it is for a better education system. So if I say that today's education system is good enough or bad enough, well actually it is an open curriculum, so it is open for a better changing.
Well, since the curriculum's change become curriculum 2013, which contains of 21st century skills, consists of 4C, critical thinking, which have to problem solving, and creativity with innovation, collaboration, which have to make relationship with other.
Government created the curriculum with many subjects at school, yes, to or accommodate the student to be ready with the globalization era, but in the wrong way. The government create the curriculum that force the student to learn too many lessons. But the purpose is right to accommodate the student to be ready with the globalization.
We are trying to deal with it. So right now we are trying to.
If you were a government, would you change the system?
Yes, I will. I will.
Merubah secara keseluruhan mungkin tidak, tapi kalau memperbaiki dimanapun bisa diperbaiki.
Well, of course I would. Not totally change, but we have to see the world needs about the output of our school, of the education system, not only high school but also university, because you are going to be the citizen of the world, so you are going to compete with other people in the world.
I wish I would and I could, but I'm not the government. But if I were the government, I would change it. I would change it into the better one.
Actually, the government has already changed the system too many times. But if I were a government, I think I would like to change it maybe once, a simpler one.
Yes, I would change the system to make the students feel more comfortable with the curriculum or the education.
Une école plus stricte, entre guillemets, pour les professeurs et pour même les élèves qui ne parlent pas en classe, qui ne puissent pas utiliser les téléphones, ou même qu'ils ne coupent pas la parole au professeur.
If you were me as a student in this age, what would you feel?
Tired.
That's right.
Sorry to say, but I can see that the students are very tired.
If I were you, if I were a student, I could, because I'm an old generation.
Mungkin ibu juga akan merasa berat ya, karena waktu ibu masih menjadi seorang pelajar, tuntutannya berbeda dengan yang sekarang.
I would feel the same. I would feel tired. I would feel bored with much homework, with many activities at school that I should follow.
I would feel difficult but challenging. I would feel tired but excited.
Is there a message do you want to convey to students, teachers, or the government?
Government, please, as soon as possible, change the educational system if you want to make this country be better and better.
Pertama untuk pelajar, Ibu ingatkan bahwa masa depan kita tidak terletak pada orang lain, tapi terletak pada diri kita sendiri. Maka gunakan waktu optimal untuk belajar. Belajar bukan hanya di ruang kelas, bukan hanya dibatasi oleh 4 dinding kelas, tapi belajar bisa di mana saja. Belajar di masyarakat, belajar dengan teman, belajar di mana saja. Jadikan semua pengalaman itu adalah sebagai proses pembelajaran. Kemudian bagi para guru juga meski tahu bebannya sangat berat, di mana setiap ganti menteri, ganti kebijakan, maka guru juga tetap harus bersemangat dalam menjalankan tugasnya, dalam mengajarnya. Karena apa? Karena yang kita emban adalah tugas mulia dalam rangka mencerdaskan kehidupan bangsa. Untuk pemerintah, nampaknya boleh juga mengoreksi sistem pendidikan nasional. Makin hari bukan berarti memberatkan kepada semua pihak termasuk siswa, tapi sistem pendidikan nasional harus semakin hari semakin meringankan, tetapi tetap tujuan yang paling mulia itu harus dicapai, yaitu menjadikan manusia Indonesia yang utuh lahir dan batin.
For the students, keep up your spirit, keep up the good work. You have to beat all the trouble that you coming. You have to come through, and don't worry. As long as you study well, everything is gonna be okay. And I believe that you are smart student, especially for 8 high school. Okay, and for the teacher, we have to open our mind to open for our for the changes of the world. So we have to listen more rather than speak more. And for the government, they have to see chances for the students to compete with the world, because their decision of the education system for facing the school and for preparing our students for the future is very important.
The message for the student, no matter what the material that you have achieved, you have received from the teacher, as long as they're related to your potential, it would be good for you. And I think for the teacher, me as a teacher, I have to advise myself because the teacher have also, beside of the teacher have to think about the student with the condition today. The teacher have to prepare many things, have to join many courses to increase the competence for teaching, learning. And for the government, I propose the government to pay more for teacher, because teacher do many things for young generation.
For the teachers, first, I ask them to teach more creative, give the student freedom to express their opinion in the class, and don't give too much homework. That's the most important thing. For the student, just still keep on learning. They still have to keep on learning, doing their best for the future. But for the government, please don't change curriculum too fast, too easily. Please don't change it too easily.
For students, I think this is the times. This is your time to reach your goal, to reach your dreams, because a lot of opportunities, a lot of changes in front of you. And then for the teachers, the message is make the student feel comfort first before you start teaching, and then make the student believe in you first before you tell them what to do. And for the government, I think just prepare the tool first before give some policies about the education.
So education is important to create a better and a happier life for everyone. Now, we as a generation of creators will make Indonesia proud by our work. With proper education, we will make a better future for Indonesia. We will make sure that Indonesia will survive.
We believe Indonesian potential could lead us to an extraordinary future. We believe that if Indonesia still has a future, our generation will bring forth a new age, go forward and develop the young age of Indonesian people. We promise that we will make our country proud.
There is a speck of hope that illuminates the darkness in this country. There is a drop that can change this barren land, and that is education.